In today's video, we're boarding the Disney Treasure from Disney Cruise Line's terminal in Port Canaveral. We'll be spending 7 nights on board, including a stop at Disney's private island, Castaway Key. But first, it's time to begin our journey at Disney's Coronado Springs Resort.
Good morning.
Good morning and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Alex.
And I'm Max. And welcome to Disney's Coronado Springs Resort. We've just spent one night here just before we embark on the Disney Treasure. We've literally just woke up, packed all the bags, left them here inside the room ready for bell services to come and collect them. And then I think we're going to head to the hotel lobby to grab a coffee, a little bite to eat, and wait for the Disney transport to arrive that will take us to the ship.
But before that, let's show you around the room we stayed in last night. There are a couple of different room types you can choose from. We had 2 beds in our room, but you can get a king bed as well. These rooms have recently been refurbished in the last few years, so they feel really fresh and modern now. We love the updated look. The design is bright, clean, and still has those subtle Southwest touches. We previously stayed at Coronado Springs a couple of times. In previous vlogs, you'll have seen there's kind of 2 different sections to Coronado Springs. There's the tower, which is behind us, which is a couple of years old now.
Yeah.
And then dotted around, like in these buildings and over there and where we're staying over there, is more rooms, but they're like the original rooms that were here before the tower was built. It's a huge resort because it's also part of a convention centre, isn't it, as well? But we love it. It's very much a deluxe resort at moderate prices, I think. This is the building we were staying in called the Cabanas section, which has a really nice pool to it. Then this is the Casitas area. Again, that has its own pool as well, which is really nice. There's also a gym down there, with Coronado Springs being the only moderate resort which has one. Then this is the main pool called the Dig Site, which has a 50-foot pyramid and themed after the ancient Mayan ruins. And now it's time to board the coach. For reference, this costs $90 per person for return transfers. We're all checked in and made it on the transport to the Disney Cruise Terminal. Take about an hour to get there. You check in at the Dahlia Lounge at Coronado Springs and they just ask to see your passport and your port arrival form. Once in the terminal, you'll go through a quick check-in process where they will double-check all of your documents you submitted during the online check-in process, and this is also where they will link your Magic Band Plus if you have one. There's loads of seating areas for you to wait whilst your boarding group is called, as well as charging points should you need them, and this is a model of the Disney Magic. This was Disney Cruise Line's first ever cruise ship that they built, and the first one me and Max went on. As soon as your boarding group is called, you'll go through these famous Mickey ears to discover uncharted magic, which is waiting for you. And now for that famous Disney Cruise Line welcome.
Disney Treasure, please welcome aboard Max and Alex!
Cute. It's so beautiful.
It is beautiful, isn't it?
Really nice.
The Grand Hall on the Disney Treasure is one of those spaces that just makes you stop for a minute when you walk in. It's the heart of the ship and everything feels really grand and adventurous, which fits in perfectly with the whole ship theme. Right in the centre, you've got a beautiful statue of Aladdin and Princess Jasmine flying on the magic carpet. This is Disney's 6th ship to join the fleet and the 2nd in the Wish class, which launched in 2024. And welcome aboard the beautiful Disney Treasure.
Let's go grab some lunch.
Is she in there? No Tink in there? No? No? Okay. We headed up to Deck 11 to get some lunch from Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. This is a collection of like quick service places that you can go. My favourite is the smokestack barbecue area, as you can see here, but there's also stands where you can get Mexican food and also unlimited ice cream. We've got our lunch. I feel like this is my staple now. I go to the barbecue place, pulled pork, chicken, sweet corn salsa, mac and cheese, pasta salad, greens, everything going on. Max has gone for the traditional chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders and chips with some pizza. It's a very beige plate.
Best place. So that was lunch done and now our stateroom is ready. Your rooms are typically ready from around 1:30 p.m. and your luggage will start appearing throughout the day outside your stateroom. This is where you'll find your Key to the World card, which acts as your room key, your key for onboard charges, and also what you'll need for getting off and on the ship. Let's go.
Oh, we've got Luca!
That's cool.
And welcome to our ocean view stateroom with veranda.
Let's show you around.
All the staterooms on the ship are pretty stunning. Depending on what deck you're on, you might get different artwork behind the bed. You get a TV at the bottom of your bed. This sofa turns into a sofa bed as well. And there's also a bunk bed which pulls down from the ceiling, which your stateroom host will prepare for you in the evening. I love these cute little details on the lamps, these little Mickeys, really nice. There's American style plugs next to the bed, as well as USB-C ports. And on the other side of the bed, there is a USB-C. There's this huge desk with a light up mirror in, and that's also where your phone is. There's loads of storage there, shelves and drawers, as you can see. This pull-out drawer, you'll find all your stationery, so you get free postcards, and also where you can order your room service breakfast. And there's also a little drinks cooler as well. Here are our Castaway Club gifts that were left. Depending on what level you are, you'll get them as well. Now, Disney are quite famous for having this split bathroom combo. So in your first one, you'll have a shower bathtub combo. I love the towels that they've put in there, really, really nice and fresh. You also get toiletries such as conditioner, body wash and shampoo. And this is where one of your sinks is located. And then in the other bathroom is where your toilet is. And again, another sink. So one person can be using the toilet and one person can be showering. So what do you think of the room?
I love it. It's really nice, isn't it?
I love the Disney Cruise Line rooms.
I know. I do love the liquor artwork. It's really cute.
It is really cute.
Really nice.
So now it's time for the sail away party on deck 11 and 12.
Let's set sail.
A treasure! I love finding treasure. It could be a chest of gold buried in a pirate's cove.
Yes, yes, or endless riches piled high in a far-off cave of wonders.
Ooh, or maybe it's a priceless artifact hidden deep within an ancient temple.
Or could it be a treasure even greater?
We'll discover our treasure together, my friends. But for now, it's time to explore.
It's time to set a course.
The time has come to live your adventure!
Captain Minnie, please do the honours.
Please. Oh, I'd love to. Will you all help me count down?
Shall we?
Happy to!
It's fun. Here we go. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1!
You're officially on vacation!
And that's it, we've officially set sail. Now it's time for dinner. We've just been chilling for a couple of hours, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Seen some friends on the ship.
Yep. So we are now heading down to 1923
Yeah.
for dinner tonight, and we are Walt side, aren't we? I
Walt
think?
side. We've not been Walt side before, so come along and we'll show you. There are two sides to 1923, the Walt Disney side and Roy Disney side, and is named after the year the company was founded. Themed after that classic Hollywood glamour and provides an inside look at the evolution of Disney animation. I think this is my favourite restaurant on the ship because of the artwork everywhere, the whole feel of the restaurant, and also it's got those portholes where you can look out to sea. To start with, they come round with these warm breads and butter, and this is the menu on the first night in 1923, so be sure to pause it if you want to have a proper look at it. Starters, we both went for the burrata mozzarella and prosciutto, crisp cranberry and sunflower seed phyllo. And then this fillet steak from the main came with a pink peppercorn sauce, and when I tell you this is probably one of the best steaks I've had, it is. If you go in, please get it. And now our desserts have arrived. Both gone for the ice cream sundae. Max isn't happy.
No, I am happy. I'm just saying, it's like got a load of nothing in the middle.
Embarkation day done.
Completed.
Dinner was delicious. That fillet I had was delish. Very,
Yeah.
very, very good.
Yeah, my ice cream sundae turned out to be very nice, even if there was a
Half a
invisible scoop of ice cream in there. But yeah, no, that was good.
Yeah.
Really, really nice.
We will see you very soon. We're going to go to bed now because we're both very tired.
We are.
And we'll see you in a second.
Night.
Goodbye.
Well, good morning.
Morning.
How did you sleep?
Yeah, very well.
No, I always sleep really well on the Disney cruises.
Beds are very comfy.
They are, aren't they? Right, I think it's time for coffee.
There are a few coffee shops dotted around the ship, so this is Cove Cafe, which is located in the adults only section. It's a really cozy place to relax and has subtle hints to Disney's Moana dotted around. You can pick up a specialty drink here, including teas, coffees. They do cocktails here as well as spirits and wines. But of course, the best thing is getting a character added to the top of your coffee. And just off the Grand Hall, located on Deck 5 midship, is the Jade Cricket Cafe. Inspired by Disney's classic film Mulan, the counter area is designed with metallic materials intending to reference Mulan's armor. And here's a jade sculpture of Cricket. And there's also a bar serving coffee in the buffet restaurant Marceline Market, located on Deck 11 aft.
Today is a day at sea, which is the perfect chance to go exploring.
So let's start on Deck 12, where the Toy Story Splash Zone is located. And in this funnel, which is a fake funnel, there is a whole tower suite, which is pretty amazing by the looks of it, going off other people's videos and photos that I've seen. And moving on down to the adults only area. I know a lot of people have a bit of an issue with the adult section on the new Wish class of ships, and I agree, kind of. The other ships, like the Magic, Wonder, Fantasy, Dream, have a lot better adults only areas for the pool facilities and sunbathing areas, but it's still very nice. They've got a really nice hot tub, and at the very back of the ship there's this infinity pool which overlooks the back of the ship, and there's also a bar there as well. And midship on Deck 12 is where you'll find the main kind of family sunbathing area, which has the massive screen which is called Funnel Vision, and then there's loads of little pools dotted around as well, which they can actually cover up for stage shows. So there is one underneath the Funnel Vision screen, but that's covered up. You can see there's plenty of sun lounges here, and it's always fun to grab an ice cream and sit and watch a movie on Funnel Vision. Staying on Deck 12, let's check out the Teens Club, which is called Vibe on Disney Cruise Line. So this space has been created for people aged between 14 and 17, and it's a really cool place for people to hang out, watch movies, play games, and just create new friends. And the counsellors that we spoke to who work in there as well are really nice. Moving on down to midship Deck 4, and just off the Grand Hall is the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, which is a paid extra where your child can be transformed into an elegant princess, a valiant knight, or an adventurous sea captain. And they also do offer pirate packages on Pirate Night. And welcome to the Scat Cat Lounge. This is an adults-only piano bar which is inspired by the Disney classic film The Aristocats. They have some really nice drinks and cocktails in here, and interesting fact, some of the paws on the piano are actually paw prints from pets of the Imagineers who worked on the Disney Treasure. And just down from the Scat Cat Lounge is the Skipper Society Lounge. This is a really fun bar based off the Jungle Cruise attraction. It hosts quite a lot of entertainment in the evening and throughout the day, including trivia. And there's quite a lot of hidden Easter eggs dotted around this bar, like the number 718 in this booth. That's the official hull number of the Disney Treasure. Just across from the Skipper Society Lounge is the Haunted Mansion Palo, which is a fan favourite. It's a really cool, immersive experience, which features nods to familiar ghosts and characters, including a haunted fish tank. There's also a rotating show in there where the portraits change and room transforms with special effects and music. And don't forget to try and find the secret menu. And moving on up to Deck 5, this is the fitness centre. I know a few people are interested in seeing what equipment is available on the cruise ships. I had every intention of going. I bought my gym kit and it stayed in the suitcase. And they have this really cool spin section as well.
It's a little bit later on. We've just been chilling today, haven't we?
We have.
Been a nice sunny day.
It's been glorious.
Yeah, really, really nice. And now it's kind of formal night tonight. So they give out, like, you can meet the officers in the Grand Hall and they give out drinks in the Grand Hall for a little bit. And then it's time for
Seize the adventure.
Seize the adventure tonight. This is a stunning theatre, with Seize the Adventure being the first of 3 shows that we saw during this sailing. The headline show on the Disney Treasure is The Tale of Moana, and also other productions include Beauty and the Beast. We've just seen Seize the Adventure.
Yes.
And had a nice little drink in the Scat Cat Lounge, listening to the piano player.
Yeah.
Pianist.
Seize the Adventure is a lovely show.
Yeah, so Seize the Adventure is like Goofy takes over as like captain
Of the ship, yes.
of the ship, and then you have all the characters coming out, and it's great.
It's
An uplifting show. But now it's time for our dinner, which is in Worlds of Marvel. The Worlds of Marvel restaurant is a really cool experience, and there's a lot of technology in this restaurant. You'll find Worlds of Marvel on the Wish, Treasure and Destiny, and here's the food menu, so be sure to pause it if you want a proper look. On this 7-night sailing, they have 2 shows in the Marvel restaurant, one featuring Ant-Man and the Wasp, where you get hands-on with this quantum core, and another show later on, which is like a trivia kind of show, where this quantum core acts as your answer button. They're really fun shows, and you might just get a surprise guest appearance.
I just missed out on my Ultimate Avengers dream team.
And now our food has arrived, so I went for the white cheddar and broccolini soup to start, and Max had the hearts of palm with cilantro and lime. And then for our main, I'm having a bit of a feast going on. I've ordered a side of steak, gnocchi, and a side salad. And then Max has cooked it off me.
So we've got steak gnocchi. It's delicious.
It is really, really good. After dinner, we headed to the Sarabi Lounge, which is a 2-story entertainment hub which is themed after The Lion King. And at night, it becomes an adults-only retreat where they play fun games. And we ended up watching Go Fetch, which turned out to be hilarious and mad. So the host would say, I need 2 left shoes, for example. And people would go running around trying to find 2 left shoes.
And that was day 1. Day at sea.
Day 1 at sea. And it is now midnight. We've just been in the Grand Hall taking some lovely videos and photos with not very many people there.
Yeah, it was really nice, wasn't it?
Always a good time in Marvel.
The technology in the Marvel restaurant is like brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
I do really love the Marvel restaurant.
yeah, it is really good night. You get a visit from Spider-Man, spoiler alert. But
on the 7-night cruises you do.
yeah. So that was good, seeing him come round. I mean, he's in a bit of a rush to try and get to all the tables, isn't he? But
so that's that, and we'll see you again soon. Good morning. It's another sea day today. We should have been stopping in Grand Cayman, but the weather is a little bit rocky. So, it's too big.
And it's a tender port as well, isn't it? So
they're unable to tender us. So it was lovely sleeping though, rocking you to sleep gently. But now it's time for breakfast, so let's go to Marceline Market and we'll show you around. Marceline Market is located on Deck 11 and is the buffet restaurant, which is open for breakfast and lunch. It is also named after Marceline, which is Walt Disney's hometown. There's loads of seating available, both indoor and outdoor, and it's styled after this kind of industrial loft vibe. Food in here is always really good. We've been for breakfast and lunch several times. There's loads to choose from, so you never get bored of the same thing. And this is where you get the Mickey waffles from, which are a must if you've never had them. They have these self-service soda stations dotted around. This is where you can get your coffee from as well. They do both regular and decaf. And this is the pog juice section. For those that don't know, it's passion fruit, orange and guava, and is delicious. Breakfast is served. Hi, Mickey. Marceline Market's always good for breakfast. They have loads of choice. Now we're just heading to find an activity to do as it's another sea day. There's loads of activities to do around the ship, especially on sea days, including character meet and greets, trivias, drawings. You can even do a tour of the ship where they'll tell you interesting facts. They also have this fun haunted mansion game where you're given clues to go around the ship and catch different ghosts through interactive mirrors and screens. It's really fun. And
now on to shopping. They have quite a few shops dotted around the Disney Treasure, from Mickey's Main Sale to Treasures Untold, and they also have the high-end stores where you can get like your fancy bags and watches and stuff. But they have some really cool themed merch in here as well. Anyone got a spare 18 grand, let me know, I'll happily take it off you. And these night collaborations, and we all know I do love a quarter zip. This is where you can get your lounge flies from as well, and these lounge fly ears. And then when you've bought too much merch, you can get a new suitcase to take home. And now to end the afternoon with some trivia, which...
We didn't do great in trivia. Well, no, we did average. We got 14 out of 20. And that was
half.
Yeah, and that was Pixar trivia. We're now dressed up a little bit because it's time for Palo.
Before heading into Palo, let's grab a drink at the Rose, which is located at the entrance to Palo and Enchante. It's stunningly themed after Beauty and the Beast, and with floor-to-ceiling windows. If you can get a seat during sunset, the views are amazing. They have some really interesting drinks on the menu as well, like this Mrs. T, which Max had. And welcome to Palo. This is a adults-only dining experience inspired by Cogsworth from Beauty and the Beast. Palo is open for both brunch and dinner.
We've got such a good table.
We have got a very good table.
All to ourselves. Just a shame it's dark outside.
Here's the Palo menu. We both opted for the set menu at $55 per person, which we think is really good value for money, considering you get 4 courses. If you want to have a proper look at the menu, be sure to pause. Cheers everyone. If you're enjoying this video so far, we'd really appreciate a like and subscribe if you're not already. And on with the food. Before your starters arrive, they bring this complimentary amuse-bouche, which is a potato gnocchi served in a creamy mushroom sauce.
Our starters have arrived. Our appetizers have arrived. This is the heirloom tomatoes with mozzarella. And Max has gone for the calamari
With a shrimp.
with shrimp. And the delicious bread basket. Here's the salmon I've had. And Max has had, reconstructing it, the fillet.
No, beef tenderloin.
The beef tenderloin, sorry. With a pork reduction, what did they say?
Pork reduction and gorgonzola sauce.
And for dessert, I had the chocolate souffle, which is Palo's kind of signature must-try dessert. It's famous for its light, airy texture and rich, warm chocolate flavour. And then it's topped with warm vanilla bean sauce and a scoop of vanilla bean ice cream.
So you've just seen my souffle has arrived. And Max has had the tiramisu, which looks good.
It does.
And that was Palo. You can see I've gained a pirate Mickey headband now because
Like costume change.
it is now time for Pirate Night with the fireworks.
Pirate Night is always fun. It's on most Disney cruises, and it features a pirate-themed dinner in the rotational restaurants, character meet and greet, and a high-energy deck party, and of course those famous Disney Cruise Line fireworks.
Good morning from Disney's Castaway Key.
Good morning.
Today's our final day, debarkation tomorrow. We're in Coco tonight, so we're looking forward to that, and our friends Sam and Dale are joining us. The island is now ready for guests to join.
To go ashore.
The island is now ready for guests to go ashore.
Castaway Key is Disney's first private island in the Bahamas, which opened in 1998. Disney really designed it to feel like your own tropical paradise for the day, with white sand beaches, snorkeling areas, bike trails, and loads of spots to just relax in the sun. There's also plenty of food included, from beach barbecues to soft drinks. Once you're here, you can pretty much grab a lounger, enjoy the views, and make the most of your day. They have a couple of shops on the island as well, so if you've forgotten anything, don't worry, you can get it here. They also have exclusive Castaway Key merch available only on the island. They also have loads loads for kids to do on the island. This is Scuttle's Cove, which is for children aged between 3 and 12. This has a splash area, sand and dig area. They also provide loads of organised activities throughout the day on the island. There are a couple of beaches on the island, including family and also adult-only beaches. To get to the adults-only beach, you have to take this tram, which goes down this once working runway. Interesting facts about the island also is it's been used in filming for Pirates of the Caribbean. The runway also forms part of the 5K running track, which if you complete it around the island, you get given a medal. This is the adults-only beach area. You can see the water is crystal clear and it goes out quite shallow for some distance as well, which is nice if you're not a great swimmer. Now, this is the Hangar 98 barbecue area, which is the adults-only barbecue on the island. It's recently been refurbished and all this is new. The only thing I would say about this area is there wasn't enough seating for everyone, which was a shame. Heading back to the main section, this is the heads-up bar area, and here you can see you get a great view of the ship for photo opportunities. Also overlooks the main beach and snorkel swim area. They also have these really fun slides which go straight into the sea, and it all feels really safe. There's lifeguards dotted around everywhere. And now it's lunchtime. We headed to Cookie's Barbecue. They have all your traditional barbecue food like burgers, hot dogs, chicken, mac and cheese, fries. It's all really tasty food. They also have the soda station so you can get unlimited drinks, and obviously you have to get the dessert. Max made a ice cream sandwich, and then it was time to head back on the ship. So that was our day at Castaway. Max is already downstairs with our friends Sam and Dale, as tonight it's our final dinner in Coco. Plaza de Coco restaurant on the Disney Treasure is a unique dining experience. It features 2 distinct nights of entertainment inspired by the beloved Disney Pixar film Coco.
I feel like you're crazy, but that day changed my life. Anyway.
And here's the food menu in Coco, so be sure to pause the video if you want to get a better look. But one thing I will say is the chips and dips that they serve at the very start are absolutely amazing. I had the red chicken enchiladas to start, which were really nice. Then carrying on the chicken theme, I had the roast chicken breast mole. Sam had the blistered poblano pepper. And then Dale had the carnitas bowl, which was crisp pulled pork, pickled red onions, cilantro, lime rice, guacamole with these little wraps. And now it's time for the show. During this dinner show, guests will see Miguel reunite with his great-grandparents, Mama Imelda and Hector. With help from his magic guitar, Miguel transports his grandparents to Santa Cecilia's town square, where a mariachi band and dancers are on hand to celebrate the Day of the Dead.
This has been a wonderful anniversary.
Everyone, I give you my blessing to celebrate those who came before you.
And with that, our story comes to an end.
We've had a nice day at Castaway. I've managed to burn my neck again. White, red.
Need lesson on sun cream applying, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. We've done it a bit differently this time. Just so we could enjoy the cruise a bit more.
Yeah. We've had a really lovely week, haven't we?
Yeah, really nice. We spent it with a lot of friends. We've met a lot of people that we've seen on previous cruises who work on the ships.
Yeah, that we weren't expecting to see, but
been nice.
Been really magical, really nice, hasn't it? Had a really great time.
So with that being said, goodbye. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time for another adventure.
Bye.
Bye.